There's snow on the ground because we are not on the boat right now. We came back to Ottawa for a visit and we experienced the first snow. Right?
It seems that way.
So excited to get out of the snow in a couple days?
I think 1 or 2 days of a dusting of snow is more than enough for me for a season. I've seen it snow, I think this is the 3rd time we've seen it snow since we've been here.
Yeah, little snow.
Yeah. There was about a dozen flakes a few days ago, and then now this.
Just enough of a reminder to say time to go.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this is a little check-in, a 3-month check-in with Josh playing loudly beside us here. He's very happy to have lots of toys to bang around in the middle of a living room.
Mm-hmm.
But while you drink your tea, tell me how it's been going. We're 3 months into our trip.
Are we?
Yes, this is a 3-month check-in.
3 months check-in, okay.
Why don't you sit down?
I could do that. Well, I think everything's going really well. I think we've managed to get the kids into somewhat of a routine just in time to leave and come back and have the routine reset again. They're enjoying themselves. I mean, one of our key wonderful things that we've got so far going for us is the use of Lego. Is of prime importance now. It keeps the kids very busy for a long time, at least until they start fighting over a piece.
Would you say there's any highlights that you remember from the last 3 months going basically north from Deltaville, that north and back, that have been the most sort of special for you for the boat?
I really enjoyed the run through New York City, a lot more than I expected to.
Yeah, I loved anchoring at the Statue of Liberty. That was really cool.
Really neat too. But just sort of navigating through that, going down Manhattan and back toward Long Island Sound was a really neat trip.
I thought that seeing the whales off of the New Jersey coast on the ocean was pretty amazing.
That was fantastic. We also got some good sailing runs in Long Island Sound, which unfortunately we don't actually sail, just sail. We motor sail all the time, like almost all the time, literally. But it's not that common for us to shut off both engines and just sail along at this point.
Well, it should be more common once we're not trying to get up and down the East Coast.
Yeah, being on a schedule, of course, makes it difficult. But we've had a really good run in Long Island Sound where, as you mentioned, set a good sailing speed record for us.
Yeah, we're about to go off schedule.
Yeah, let's go off schedule. That's right.
This is our last sort of time frame where we had to be somewhere, coming back for some work meetings for a couple days in Ottawa. And now, once we return to the boat, our next week our videos will start us going on the ICW and starting to head south officially. So,
yeah.
what's the plan there?
Well, what is the plan?
The plan, not plan, since it's not a schedule.
Yeah, it's not a schedule. Well, we've just got a few little things to do when we get back, as far as getting the boat ready to go. But fortunately, many of the little maintenance things that I was thinking about are done already.
So what stuff have you done so far?
The house batteries being replaced was something I felt like I really wanted to do before. Not that we're not already off grid, but going far off grid, at least to the Caribbean. It definitely feels good to.
Yeah, we did that at the Annapolis Boat Show. That was awesome.
That worked out really well. Replaced a bunch of lights. I still got a few little odd jobs to do, but the solar charge controller was a good one. I don't know. That stuff.
And you did a fuel sender, like little things like
sender,
that, and you integrated the chart plotter, all those things.
That was the chart plotting integration was pretty.
That's been working really
critical.
well.
Yeah, it made it so much easier. To just plot a course in the morning and be able to relax a little more in the afternoon instead of trying to figure out where my next turn is on the way.
So yeah, after we leave Deltaville and head on to the ICW, then we're going to stop for a couple weeks in Myrtle Beach to do boat jobs. That's kind of what the next little step will be.
Right.
And then we head from there down to Florida, basically. Are we doing the ICW the whole way, or what's your plan?
I hope not, but.
You said Georgia can get pretty shallow?
Well, it's not just about getting shallow, it's just, you got to do a lot more current timing. And the routes through parts there are very meandering and add a lot of distance.
So we might go out and do a couple of runs for the day on the
honestly,
ocean?
I would definitely prefer it if the weather is appropriate. Because the inlets are also fairly close together down there.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy to do day
It's
sails.
easier.
But everything depends on tide timing, because you've got to be able to get out and back in again. Because we're not going to do overnight sails for that.
Not yet, anyway.
Not at this point, no. So yeah, you just got to make sure you can get out of the one inlet and back in the next at a reasonable hour, so you're not doing your return in the dark or whatever.
Yeah, I guess there is still one more thing in our schedule, which is that our cruising permit expires on December 15th, so we have to cross over to the Bahamas before that time. So that's kind of our only
we have to be out
date.
we have to be out of the U.S. by then.
And our plan was already to do that, but since we didn't make it,
give us a little bit of a deadline. Though we have lots of buffer room to do that. But we have a couple of weeks of
we have lots of time to
legal
get there.
room to stop places.
So where will we cross over, and where will we be going to? Have you checked the charts yet?
There are different opinions on this. Some suggest not running across to Bimini just because the customs process is maybe a little more challenging or not as convenient or more expensive. Anyway, some say to go across to I can't remember the name of the place. Anyway, we have to decide where we're going to go.
So we haven't quite looked at that yet.
No, we haven't quite.
We bought all these Bahamas maps and stuff, but we haven't really, because we haven't been thinking about the Bahamas yet, we haven't really looked at them. So we'll get down to Florida, and then we'll kind of make a better decision about where we're going to go.
Yeah, we have to sift through our memory of the dozen people we've talked to who have all given us kind of different.
But it's basically
stories.
One day between Bahamas
it's a long
and
day
Florida.
sail, I guess. Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah. I'm
Bluer
very excited
water.
about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see blue water and warmer temperatures and.
When we see snow in the background, it kind of makes us excited too to leave and go to that.
Yeah, exactly. And just a change of pace, I guess, to switch to Caribbean time.
And for the kids to be able to spend the day on the beaches, and also, like, it seems like there's lots of places you can go that are within an hour or two of each other, so it means that we won't be having these long... Josh, honey, that's pretty loud.
Yeah.
He's playing with a lot of cars over there and teacups. Anyway, so we are Bahamas bound after this, and a few more boat jobs, and then we're going to get going.
Yep.
All right, see you later.